Hello, everyone, and welcome. You are listening to Your English Podcast. My name is Mike.
And I'm Lana. Hello. We are so happy you are here with us today. I had a very relaxing morning. How about you?
I am so happy to be with you all today. And before we jump into today's topic, if you're new here, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. And to all our returning listeners, thank you for your support. Yes, welcome. Today we have a very important topic. It's something we all do every single day. Lana, what are we talking about?
Today, we are talking about daily routines. Your daily routine is what you do every day, from morning to night.
Exactly. For example, you wake up, you eat breakfast, you go to work. These are all parts of a daily routine. And learning to talk about them is super useful.
Very useful. So first, we will read a short dialogue, a conversation between two people, Mark and Sarah. They talk about their daily routines.
That's right. I will be Mark.
And I will be Sarah. Just listen. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just listen to the sounds. Ready?
Let's go. Good morning, Sarah. You look tired. What time do you usually wake up?
Hi, Mark. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I stay in bed until 7.
Wow, that's early. Do you have breakfast at home?
No, I don't. I only have a cup of coffee. Then I get dressed and go to work. What about you?
My routine is different. I always go for a run at 6 a.m. Then I take a shower and eat a big breakfast.
A big breakfast. What do you eat?
I have eggs, toast, and orange juice. It gives me energy for the day.
That's healthy. When do you start work?
I start at 9 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. After work, I relax and watch TV.
I finish late, so I just go to sleep at 11 p.m.
Well, try to get some rest this weekend. Okay, that was our dialogue. Great job listening, everyone. Now, let's look at the dialogue line by line. We will explain the new words and phrases.
Yes, let's start at the beginning. The first line from Mark is, "Good morning, Sarah. You look tired. What time do you usually wake up?"
Okay, so good morning is easy. It's what we say to greet people in the morning.
Right. Then, "You look tired." Oh, I feel tired just hearing it. Tired, T-I-R-E-D, is that feeling when you really want to sleep. Are you tired today, Lana?
No, I am full of energy and ready to continue. The next question is very important for today's topic. What time do you usually wake up?
Let's look at that question. What time asks about the time on the clock, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock?
Yes, and the word usually. This is a great word for routines. Usually means what you do normally on a normal day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's right. And wake up. This phrase is number one for daily routines. To wake up is when you stop sleeping and open your eyes in the morning.
Right. Wake up. Listen and repeat. Wake up. For example, you can say, I wake up at 7 a.m. every morning. Or, if you are asking a question, what time does he wake up?
That's a very good point. Sarah wakes up at 6:30, but she gets up at 7. Remember, everyone, wake up is with your eyes and get up is with your body. For example, the baby wakes up when the dog barks. Or, I get up late on Sundays. Oh, I love to stay in bed. It's my favorite part of the day. I usually read the news on my phone. On Saturday, I stay in bed for an hour. It's wonderful.
So the question is, what time do you usually wake up? This means on a normal day, when do you open your eyes?
Great explanation, Mike. Now let's see Sarah's answer. She says, "Hi, Mark. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I stay in bed until 7.
Okay, so she uses that word again, usually. I usually wake up at 6:30 a.m. She tells us the time.
But then she says, "But I stay in bed until 7. This is interesting. Stay in bed means you are awake, your eyes are open, but you do not get out of bed. You just lie there and relax.
I like to stay in bed. So wake up is with your eyes, but get up is when your body leaves the bed. They're different.
That's a very good point. Sarah wakes up at 6:30, but she gets up at 7. Remember, everyone, wake up is with your eyes and get up is with your body. For example, the baby wakes up when the dog barks, or I get up late on Sundays. That's a very good point. Sarah wakes up at 6:30, but she gets up at 7.
Okay, next line. Mark says, "Wow, that's early. Do you have breakfast at home?"
Early means at the beginning of the day. 6:30 a.m. is early for many people. The opposite is late.
Right. And the question, do you have breakfast at home? To have breakfast is another way to say eat breakfast. Breakfast is the first meal of the day.
That's right. You can have breakfast, have lunch, or have dinner. It's very common.
So, what is Sarah's answer?
She says, "No, I don't. I only have a cup of coffee. Then I get dressed and go to work. What about you?"
Okay, a lot of information here. First, no, I don't. This is a short answer. The question was, do you? And the answer is, no, I don't. Very simple and useful grammar.
Oh, I completely understand. Sometimes a good coffee is all you need to get going.
Ugh, I could never do that. I need real food. Right, and then two more actions. Then I get dressed and go to work. The word then tells us what happens next. First, coffee, then get dressed.
Get dressed means to put on your clothes. Your shirt, your pants, your shoes, you get dressed.
And after she gets dressed, she goes to work. She travels from her home to her job.
That's a busy morning. And finally, she asks Mark a question. What about you? This is a great phrase. It means, and you? It's a simple way to ask the same question back to someone.
Exactly. So what about Mark? He says, my routine is different. I always go for a run at 6 a.m. Then I take a shower and eat a big breakfast.
His routine is different, not the same as Sarah's, and he uses a new word, always.
Yes, always. This is 100%. He runs every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, always. Usually is maybe 80 or 90%. Always is 100%. That's the best time. The city is so quiet.
Wow, 6 a.m.? I am definitely not a morning person. That's incredible dedication. Good explanation. So he goes for a run. This means he runs for exercise. After that, he takes a shower. To take a shower means to wash your body.
Right, a very normal morning activity. And then he eats a big breakfast. Not a small breakfast, a big one. Lots of food.
Yes, which makes Sarah curious. She asks, "A big breakfast? What do you eat?"
A good question. She wants to know what food is in the big breakfast. And Mark tells her, I have eggs, toast, and orange juice. It gives me energy for the day.
Yum! Eggs, toast, which is bread cooked to be warm and brown, and orange juice, a drink made from oranges. A classic breakfast.
Yes, and he says it gives him energy. Energy is the power to do things, to work, to run, to think. Food gives you energy.
That's right. Sarah is impressed. She says, "That's healthy. When do you start work?"
Healthy means good for your body. Fruits, vegetables, and Mark's breakfast are healthy. And then another question about time. When do you start work? When is very similar to what time?
And start work is the time you begin your job. The opposite is finish work.
Exactly. And Mark uses both words. He says, I start at 9 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. After work, I relax and watch TV.
So his workday is from 9 to 5. This is very common. After work in the evening, he does two things, relax and watch TV. To relax is to rest and be calm.
And to watch TV is, well, to watch television, a very popular way to relax.
It is. Now for Sarah's evening. She says, "I finish late, so I just go to sleep at 11 p.m."
Ah, so she finishes work late, not early, maybe at 7 or 8 p.m. Because she is tired, she just goes to sleep. To go to sleep is when you get into your bed and close your eyes for the night.
That sounds like a very long day. Right, it's the last part of the daily routine.
Okay, the last line. Mark is very nice to Sarah. He says, well, try to get some rest this weekend.
Yes, to get some rest means to relax or to sleep, because Sarah is tired. And he says this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the days when many people do not work. Ah, the weekend, the perfect time to relax and do nothing.
That's it. We did it. We went through the whole dialogue. Great job, everyone. You are learning so many new phrases.
Now that you understand the new words, let's listen to the dialogue one more time slowly. This will help you hear the phrases clearly.
Yes, fantastic work. So let's quickly recap or review the most important phrases for daily routines.
Good idea. Okay, first one, wake up,
Then have breakfast.
get dressed,
Go to work.
start work,
Finish work.
watch TV.
And go to sleep.
These are the building blocks for your daily routine. You can make simple sentences with them. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I have breakfast. Then I go to work. See? You can do it.
Yes, you can. Your homework is to write 3 sentences about your daily routine. Use the phrases we learned today. Actually, you can write them in the comments below.
And now it's your turn to practice speaking. We will ask you some questions. Pause after each question to say your answer out loud. Are you ready? Let's begin.
First question. What time do you wake up?
Next question. Do you have a big breakfast?
That is a great idea for practice. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening and for learning with us.
It was a pleasure. Remember to keep practicing. You are doing a wonderful job. Join us next time for another episode of Your English Podcast.
And if you found this episode helpful, please show your support by liking it and sharing it with your friends.
It truly helps our channel grow and allows us to help more people just like you. Thank you for being a part of our community. Goodbye for now.
Bye, everyone.